welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to share with you a few recipes that take 10 to 20 minutes, super easy to make, and things that I think are really great for whenever you just don't feel like cooking. This has actually come out of experience in my life. This week I have not wanted to cook very much, so I thought maybe you all would get something good out of this video as well. So if you're new here, my name is Leah and I am all about spending less and creating more and sharing with you how you can do the same in your kitchen as well. So that often starts in the grocery store with how we spend our money and follows through in the kitchen with how we cook what we purchase. So if you're ready, let's get into the kitchen. The first meal that I'm going to share with you is a Thai chili chicken on rice, and it's basically just a copycat Chinese dinner that takes 15 minutes or less depending on how you cook your chicken and what kind of rice you use. Now I am boiling my rice on the stovetop using basmati, some parsley, salt, and butter, but you can make it go even quicker if you use minute rice, boil in a bag rice, or you could even use the 90-second rice that you stick into your microwave. I also am a fan of having pre-cooked food, so you could always have rice pre-done and just reuse that. Now for the chicken, I am just pulling out a bag from the freezer section. This Pilgrim's popcorn chicken is so delicious. I think it would be cooked faster if you use an air fryer, but I'm just using my oven at 400 degrees. And we are also taking a shortcut by adding to our Chinese meal just an order of some crab rangoon or cheese wonton from our local Chinese restaurant. So it is still cheaper for us to make this meal at home, but we're just making it a little bit more special with some crab rangoon that I did not have to make myself. So once I have my rice completely cooked through, then I'm going to also want to add some more flavor to it with these green onions. I love having that with our Chinese food. The chicken is almost done in the oven. That's really what took the longest. So just giving a quick chop to the onions for a topping. You could also use some sesame seeds, would be really great on top as well. And then we're just going to take all of the chicken out of the oven, put it into a big bowl, and coat it with our Thai chili sauce. Now you could also do this with like a General Tso sauce or Kung Pao. You could use orange chicken sauce, whatever kind you want to get from your grocery store, or even if you have a recipe you love to make your own. I will leave one that I think is tried and true down below for you as well, but that is it for this meal. It's so easy and so fast. Next, I'm going to share with you how I like to make chimichangas at home. I'm going to use some cooked meat from my freezer. It just makes the meals go so much faster when you keep that on hand. All you need to do is just defrost it in the microwave the day of, and then it's ready to go. In addition to your meat, you'll also need some tortillas, cheese for the inside, and then I like to use this queso for the outside once the chimichangas are done. Also some salsa, hot sauce, shredded cheese, tomatoes, anything you like to top your tacos with. So whatever meat you choose, once it's already fully cooked and defrosted, or you could just cook it fresh that day, I like to go ahead and have the cheese melted on there. I'm just popping mine in the microwave, and then here I have to get my tortillas ready. Once all of that is done, we just assemble everything together. I just need to get some oil into a skillet. About 1 inch of vegetable or canola oil will be great, and let that get heated up. And then I'm just putting in my meat and cheese into the tortillas. Now you can also add some cooked peppers, green chilies, anything else that sounds good to you. The most important thing is just to make sure that both ends are completely folded up so nothing spills out while they're frying. You'll want to make sure that the oil isn't so hot that it burns the tortillas, so I like to keep mine on a low-medium heat, and then just make sure that all 4 sides of the tortillas are nice and golden. I like to go ahead and put anything that I have fried in oil like this onto a paper towel to soak up any extra oil after it's done cooking. Now the next thing I want to do is heat up all of our queso. Now I did not make this fresh myself, but you could use some white Velveeta and green chilies and then just a touch of taco seasoning. But this is such an amazing brand. If you can get your hands on it, I definitely recommend it. It is a great Costco find. And then after that, you just top it with everything else that you enjoy on your tacos. This meal idea is so easy to adapt, and it's especially good whenever you have nice warm weather and you can just eat outside picnic style. But I am using some rotisserie chicken that's already cooked. I chose the white meat off of it, made sure I got any bones and skin off of it, and I am just going to microwave it with some barbecue sauce and then make a barbecue chicken grilled cheese. So easy. You can do butter or mayo on the bread to grill it on your skillet or in a panini maker. And then whatever kind of meat you want to use or cheese you want to use, it's so adaptable, but using that barbecue sauce really steps it up a little bit. I use shredded cheese because that's what I had on hand, but you could use, of course, any slices or whatever that you have on hand as well. You don't even have to use cheese if you want. Just grilling the sandwich steps it up. It doesn't feel like you're just eating a chicken sandwich. That night I served it with a bag of chips that I had gotten on clearance. We had some fruit with that. You could serve it with a side salad. But I hope that all of these meal ideas gave you some inspiration, a new fresh perspective on things that you can make when you just don't feel like cooking. And of course, until the next video, I'll see you in those comments.